Nice to see you. Had a little kerfluffle there. Anywho, it is time for the stream. First scheduled stream, or first stream since we put out that we are scheduled now. Tuesdays and Saturdays are our weekly stream days. Today's my day, Dusk's Horror Night. Saturday is gonna be Fluffed Craft Day. We work on some art related stuff, an end game, and once a month, the first Monday and the last Monday of the month, we'll have a stream just for Mocha Mondays, and a stream just for science fiction and mecha stuff, Mecha Mondays. We posted the stream schedule on all our social media, so you can check it there. If you're a Discord type person, we also have a Discord day. Community nights on Fridays at 5:30. This is all CDT, by the way. And we usually watch anime. This week we're watching, what the hell is it called? Checks Discord. We're watching Gunbuster / Diebuster 2. We watched the first one last week. I believe it was me and Drizzle watching it. You never know what fluff you're gonna get for community night, especially. So, what do I have in mind for this stream? If you can't tell by the title, I'm gonna be reading Conspiracy Research Club. It's this ARG. It's an ARG comic. It's a really interesting thing. Drizzle and Punk got kind of into it. This is gonna be my first time reading it. So I guess I'll be semi-blindly dubbing it, because that's the type of fluff that I am. It is kinda upsetting, I guess. I mean, it has death in it. It has blood. I don't know if I would go as far as to say gore, but it definitely it's psychological horror. But it definitely counts as horror adorable, because the character design stuff is very, very cute. Interestingly enough, you'll be seeing our Twitter, because you can read it on Webtoons, but I have decided to read it on Twitter, because that's the way it was kind of supposed to be read, which I think is pretty cool. They used Twitter as their canvas in a way. What was the phrase? The medium is the message. It is interesting how ubiquitous, especially Twitter is. I don't know if we should be ashamed to say this, but we definitely get most of our news from Twitter. If anything, Twitter is a jumping off point for all our news, at the very least. And that's kind of scary. But we live in an unjust world. What other things should I be getting out of the way right now? We have a queer marathon stream on the 25th at 5:30 CDT, so that Friday we won't be having a community night. We'll be doing a 24-hour stream to raise money for our continued survival. We're hoping to move if we can, but that's kind of like a further goal. We'll probably be breaking it up into goals, first rent, then then phone bill, then clearing out our storage unit, which is gonna be putting a hole in our pocket soon, because it's in another state, and if we don't clear it out, then we have to pay money for it to keep existing, or they auction off our shit, which includes like, I don't know, probably like $600 worth of diapers, a lot of movie tickets, a lot of movie posters, some furniture, all of Mocha and Drizzle and Punk's like early transition wear. When we became homeless, when we lived in LA, we had to move in order to secure housing with a partner's family at the time. And so we had to leave a bunch of stuff in the storage unit. Basically, like, we moved out of a place, put all the stuff in the storage unit, and started couch surfing. And we thought we would come back. And like, what? Is it now? It's either 3? Yeah, it's about 3 years since we left LA. I miss that place. I really miss that place. But, or I guess I have a wistful air of it. I definitely wasn't affronting Fluff at that time in our life. But the memories that we have of it is fond. In my head, at least. We're hoping to clear that out. We're hoping to even make money off of some of the stuff that's in there. Potentially. We used to work at a movie theater, so we have old theatrical movie posters. Stuff that doesn't get reprinted usually. Because Drizzle especially is like a big cinephile. That's like her thing. Or it was her thing. I don't know if she considers herself so much one anymore. But, you know, how it be. What's up, Sauce? How's it going? Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good evening. I'm having a sweaty one so far. Even with our new air conditioner. We have like a really small one. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm going to be reading The Conspiracy Research Club, which is an ARG webtoon about a club at a high school that looks into conspiracies and paranormal mysteries. It's going to be really interesting. After that, I plan to play Blast, which is a game that we've been neglecting to finish. We all have our own like save file, so I'm just gonna be starting from where I am, which I know is behind where Drizzle was when she was playing. So, meh. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should mention before we get into everything. I'm currently shitposting about ninjins and the long leg squid. What's a ninjin? The letters of that word are so close to a word that makes me uncomfortable. It is ridiculous. It was like, oh wow, all the anxiety. Hey Mountain, how's it going? Are you having a good one? Yes, I should pull up Twitter. Oh, right. I forgot I had a link straight to it. There's this feature on Twitter. There's this feature on Twitter that allows you to basically like put together a number of tweets into a thread, even if they weren't originally a thread, so that you can view it all as one experience. It's called Stories. Haven't used it a lot lately, but we usually use it for stuff like this, or I should say, we usually read the ones that are like this. I love how Twitch streaming is hecking trending. Fucking words of the day. So weird. I understand, but like, ninjins are a fabled Japanese mermaid. Oh, is that the one that like brings good fortune in like during like times of sickness or something? I remember when the pandemic first started. I think that was like a big thing. People were drawing a bunch of them for like good luck, I think. I'm good. Yourself? I am simultaneously pissed off and quite happy. But hey, I am nothing if not full of contradictions. They're absolutely terrifying. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing then. Do they like eat your face or something? I guess even like mermaids that like European sailors were afraid of had like old lore that was quite dangerous. They're massive creatures that dwell deep into the ocean. Okay, I was thinking of a different thing. That sounds incredible. It's one of those creatures. Oh. Oh, we never thought that the pictures we've seen of them are very threatening. But then again, we like horror-adorable shit, so heh. They're still humanoid too. Okay. Those white ones with legs? No. Okay. This is gonna be interesting because I don't usually do anything with my voice other than what I do to sound the way I do. Yes, I do sound this way on purpose. It's more about the alliteration than my vocal tones, though. Just a bit. Gosh, this music fucking slaps. Can y'all actually hear the music? Sometimes it's not hearable. But I checked while the preview was going, or rather, while the I was gonna call it the loading screen, like it's a video game. The just starting screen was going on. We can hear the music. Fuck yes. Now I'm completely ready. Well, after I drink a little bit more water. Perfect. Their appendages can be from 5 feet to 25 feet. Woof. Talk about daddy long legs. Or I guess potentially a mommy long legs. This tune is actually really good. We're gonna keep that for a little bit. Oh, but let me show you the Twitter of it, and I'll drop the link in chat, so no one could claim that I'm trying to say this content is my own. It's a really cool narrative. People even like comment on the happenings as they happen, because the stories as they have already been told are collected in chapters on webtoons or in stories on Twitch, but they are ongoing. They don't just drop in at one time. It's like, other than the fact that it's drawn, this could technically be done in the normal ARG format that you see. Like with this isn't. I don't think this is the first time someone has done something like this. Just the first time they made a comic out of it. A lot of ARGs are through YouTube, obviously. I don't know why I said obviously. But it's a really cool setup, I think. I feel like I was just gonna start talking in circles about how good it is. But yeah, hopefully we'll actually start participating in the fandom more, because we've been in the fandom for a long time. So there's ARG, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you could maybe call it ARG adjacent, because I mean, I don't think you can very much change the how the story's gonna end. But I mean, as it's ongoing and people can respond to things, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. We first discovered Conspiracy Research Club on a video last year from Nightmind, who's a YouTuber who covers mostly ARGs specifically. This one is from a while ago. It was from February, which is actually fairly recent. Gosh, it's so weird how 2021 is half over, ain't it? Although obviously this is when this investigation was completed, not when this account started tweeting, obviously. All right. File 1. Phantom Clown Syndrome. So this is the research club? This is Phantom Clown Syndrome? So, who is the Conspiracy Research Club? What is Phantom Clown Syndrome? Catch up on Luna's live tweeted story from day 1. I'm Luna Gardner. This is my Twitter where I talk about conspiracy theories. I'm a member of the Poppy Valley High School Conspiracy Club. I'll be live tweeting during school hours, so please wait for that. This is a picture of us. The black-haired weirdo is Jamie, and the girl on the PC is Katja. Wow, it looks so creepy sitting in the corner like that. Our club investigates conspiracies and mysteries in our local area. But we usually don't get any requests, so we just hang around the club room and browse the internet for stuff. Did you know the US government has been secretly bankrupt since the 1940s? Allow me to explain. Here's our mailbox. I decorated it myself. Although we mostly get prank mail. Ugh, I hate this school. Today is a special day though. We have finally received our first serious request in weeks. My dear Conspiracy Club, my friends tell me that you're just a bunch of weirdos, but no one else will believe me. My town is next to the dark woods at the end of town, and one night, I started hearing strange noises of laughter. I looked out my window, and there it was. I know it's super blurry, but this is not a prank. A bunch of creepy clowns were running around outside. Ever since then, I can't sleep. Please figure out what's going on, so we can go to the police. Hey, Cap. I want to stay and eat snacks, but Jamie says we should investigate this, so we're packing for the night out. If you stay inside and eat snacks too much, you'll get fat. Says the girl who spends her every waking hour in front of a screen. Phantom Clown Syndrome is a common occurrence throughout the world, where people will claim to see terrifying clowns near woods. Occasional mass hysteria from these phantom clowns has been occurring in the United States since 1981. Can it really just be a coincidence that so many people from different walks of life so often claim to see creepy clowns near wooded areas? I think there might be something to it. There has to. Jamie agrees, even though he's a moron. Jamie says I'm not allowed to use negative words like moron when using my conspiracy club Twitter. Moron, 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 idiot, 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 idiot. We're ready to head into the woods where the clowns were spotted. It's pretty cold tonight. Warm each other up! No. We're moving closer towards the woods. I hate this part of town at night, since there's almost no lights. Sorry, it was just someone on a bicycle. I got startled. LOL! We're here at the entrance to the woods. No phantom clowns in sight, although our flashlights may have scared them away. It's just boring woods, but chills are going down my spine constantly. It's really annoying. Jamie offered to give me a back massage, so I punched him. Take a picture next time you punch him. Don't give her ideas. It's been a while now and nothing's going on. That's a waste of time. Wait, let's actually see how people responded to this, because it was the first scare. What the hell? Is that a joke, guys? Most accurate tweet ever. It's still holding me. This is getting really creepy. Should I call the cops and hope they aren't in on it? Someone call the police, please. On it! We managed to get away. What the hell was that? It was some creepy old guy. He stank like rotten food. Ugh. I want to go home, damn it. Seriously? That's horrible. Protect her, Jamie! Everything is fine. How can you be so calm like that? Did you get fluoride poisoning? By the way, if any of you actually called the police, cancel it. I don't trust the government entities. ACAT. It's not an Uber, silly. You can't just cancel the cops. Luckily, I haven't gotten through yet. But be careful, guys. Jamie says we can go home, but we ran so fast into the woods from that creepy guy that we forgot where the entrance is. Neither of our smartphone maps are working right now. It's kind of weird. It's just glitching out. Take a look at this, everyone. Huh? That's not not supposed to be there. I never knew there was an abandoned theme park out here. Everything is rusty and looks super old. Jamie claims to know judo. I don't believe him. This place is really weird. Send more pics! If you guys cancel the police calls, please start them up again. Huh? What? What's happening? That creepy clown guy followed us here. And he brought friends. They're just staring at us from around corners, saying nothing. Jamie is trying to talk to them, but they're just smiling. How rude. That's creepy! Get out of there! If you guys die, I won't have anyone to hang out with. One of them ran at Jamie and started screeching in this high-pitched way. Turns out it's just a bunch of old guys trying to do viral marketing by scaring kids. Huh? Seriously? Apparently they want to start a theme park as a haunted house type of experience. That sounds kinda cool, actually. They promised us free tickets. I'm not going. They apologize for scaring us. Anyway, if you guys like haunted house stuff, they open in January next year, it seems. They made hot cocoa for us, and they're showing us the way out of the woods. Whew, that's good. I was really concerned earlier. Jamie, you idiot! If killer clowns are approaching you, you don't try to talk to them! Don't just laugh, you weirdo! I told them their disgusting smelling friend who dug his nails into our faces was way too far. Huh? Apparently, he wasn't with them. End of File 1. Phantom Clown Syndrome. So yeah, that was File 1. Phantom Clown Syndrome. So that was basically one chapter, I suppose. Yeah. Hope you guys, fuck. Gosh, I need to use folks because that is more good for all the pronouns and genders. I hope you folks enjoyed that. We're gonna go into the next one. I need to drink some water. Doing so many different voices is weird. I was trying to do it without head switching so much, which is usually what we do when we do voice shit. This fucking song again. Top-notch choice of music. File 2, The Screaming Hallway. Though I feel like I should like overview this a little bit. I mean, I think this is like really heckin' cool. If you read it on Webtoons, it actually has they actually drew out, instead of like screenshotting Twitter, like they actually drew like a Twitter feed for it, which I thought was pretty cool. Happy Valley Dream Survey. Oh shit. I'm assuming I was at the clown part with the face, or I guess it could have even been at the judo throw. I got fucking lucky it wasn't real. Roblox ass music. I've never played Roblox. I hear it's good though. Gosh. There was so many of these. I guess I'll just retweet that one. I mean, obviously the art's on point. The three characters kind of dynamic is kind of interesting, though I'd love to see Jamie interact more. I think Luna is pretty funny. I think we'd get along. Evening Dusk. I'm listening to a dumb creepypasta. That doesn't, like, actually narrow it down, Specs. All creepypastas are dumb. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm live dubbing Conspiracy Research Club, a really cool webtoon ARG Twitter experience. I'm kind of into it. Conspiracy Research Club. File 2. The Screaming Hallway. Animal-like screeches are heard in the halls at night. Classes are boring. The teachers don't like me. I can tell. No new letters since the clown incident last week. Have you ever noticed how many people do little things because they know it will annoy you? Like clicking their pen constantly, or coughing loudly near you? The teacher keeps looking at me with this disgust in his expression. It pisses me off. Have you ever heard of gang stalking? Believe it or not, but thousands of people in the United States alone believe that they're the target of organized harassment. The scariest thing about gang stalking is that if they're not wrong, how could we know? With drugs and constant psychological torture, you can turn anyone into a paranoid wreck and then nobody will believe them, even if they're trying to tell the truth. You're not supposed to be tweeting during class. At least I'm in class. You're probably playing games in the club room. I think you should come to the club room after class. Luna. We just got a new letter. Jamie says we got a new letter, so I'll be heading to the club room after class. I hate this school so much. People keep staring at my eyes. It's annoying. Looks like the government is spraying us with chemicals again. I guess they prefer to keep people docile. It's almost as if the government wants people to be calm and docile, so they're spraying the air with chemicals that dumbs down the populace. Or perhaps they're trying to control the population. Humans don't die that easily, yet thousands are born nearly every day in the US alone. Would make sense to want to get rid of the excess population. I'm back at the club room. Katja's been playing Midnight Online when she was supposed to be in class. Don't bother me while I'm playing. Why are you tweeting at me? I'm right in front of you. I don't like talking. I'll be in the club room in a minute. Get ready. Our new letter is interesting. Jamie finally arrived, so we'll be taking a look at the new letter we received. Lately we've been getting non-joke ones, which is really cool. Here's the letter. What do you guys think? The astronomy club meets at the school roof during nighttime. But lately, we've been too scared to go. Something is screaming through the hallways at night. We tried telling the teachers, but they think we're trying to prank on them. If you can, please figure out what's going on. We're too scared to do our club activities. I think it sounds like a skinwalker. Don't just say that out of nowhere! Jamie says we should investigate. But we'll be staying late. Jamie says we should investigate, so we'll be staying late. That's fine. I don't want to go home anyway. Koch has been showing me how to play Midnight Online. This is my character. She's a witch. I'm at the store. You guys want anything? It'll be a while till it gets dark. Dr. Melon! UFO gummies. Jamie bought a bunch of snacks for us while we were playing the game. Now we just have to wait. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be sure to post live as we explore the hallways. Until then, you guys can play with us at Midnight Online. My character's name is Kacha the Destroyer 27. That's a brutal name. The sun should go down at 6, so be patient. We'll tweet again when our investigation starts. It's gotten pretty dark outside, so we'll be exploring the hallways to see if we can find out where the screams are coming from. If you have any theories, be sure to leave them here. I hope it's a skinwalker. I always wanted to see one. Why would you want that? The hallway is nicer at night than during the day. Gets a very cool vibe. And there's no annoying normie staring at me. No sign of screams or skinwalkers yet. We'll keep looking. Keep it up, you guys! You're doing great! Why aren't you joining us? I don't like walking! You're gonna grow attached to that seat, you know. That's scary! Don't say stuff like that! We heard an animal-like screech. This wasn't a prank by the astronomy club. Or it might still be them tricking us? But there's definitely something going on. Jamie is crazy. He's heading straight for the source. Go Judo slam that skinwalker! It's coming from the basement. There's no moonlight down here, so we have to use my phone to light it. We heard it go again. Like that. It's coming from a certain room at the back of the basement. Jamie is heading straight for it. Are you serious? Jamie should be more careful. What's he thinking? The door is opening. Stop! Get back here now! You guys! What? What? What is it? It's just a janitorial staff playing Dungeons and Dragons. Hurrah! With no real threat of mind flares outside of the chemtrails, it's safe for the astronomy club, I guess. Hope next week's letter leads to something real. If we don't get one, are there any conspiracies other conspiracy reachers need research? Conspireness replies, I guess. Want more? Check out the next episode here. File 3. The stars are falling. 1. D&D janitors are so wholesome. Fuck yeah, they are. It was so weird knowing the, like, I don't know what all the tweets will say, for example, but I know how at least the first, like, 5 or 6 cases end, which is weird. So, like, building up to that was actually kind of funny. And it's just really nice. This is probably like my favorite pick from it though. Very cool vibe. And I guess Katya is gonna be a neat. Oh my god, I've been calling her Katya this entire time. It's Katya. Katya. Okay, yeah. It must be a character in something we've been playing or something, or reading that's named Katya. Cause it's so easy for my brain to latch onto it. Kind of weird. Anyway. Continuing on. This was fun. I like voice acting, I think. Episode 3. Conspiracy Research Club. File 3. The stars are falling. Strange videos are discovered showing the faces of students who recently disappeared. Good morning, everyone. I hate school. I want to stay in bed. Retweet if you hate school. Today we're learning about currency in class. What you consider money is not actually money. It's the promise of value that isn't actually tied to real value. Money, or the pieces of paper that they claim is money, have no actual value beyond the government claiming that it does. Damn, the teacher nearly caught me tweeting during class. Had to pretend I was just using a calculator, which for some reason he believed, despite this not being a math class. Stop tweeting during class! At least actually go to class. That's not fair! I hate class! Everyone hates class. A few students are missing today. Weird. Usually there's perfect attendance. Economics isn't even that bad. Math is a class I hate the most. I can't really say why on here though. I don't want my phone confiscated again, so I'll be tweeting more when classes are over. Please stay tuned, guys. I got detention! Help me, Jamie! Don't laugh! Finally, I survived today. Heading to the club. Hope you have a good request this week. People in the hall are talking about tonight's video. Anyone know what's going on? Come to the club and I'll tell you. You'll like it. Sounds good. So here's this week's letter. It's actually a private message that Jamie received on his account. Hey, are you the club president for the Conspiracy Club, right? The Conspiracy Research Club? That's what my bio says. That's just for school paperwork, though. Is there something you needed? You guys aren't, like, crazy, right? Sorry, some people in my class say you are. Yes, we're totally crazy. A crazy person wouldn't say something like that, so I guess you aren't. Did you guys see this? The link sent led to a video hosting site on a strange channel. It has 4 videos up so far. Give me back my computer! The videos are just some students' yearbook photos with creepy static. And slowly zooms in while a distorted whisper says, "Prepare." Over and over and over. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream, Peacemaker. Hope your, was it League of Legends practice? Went well. Glad to see you. I hope you have fun. Live dubbing some really cool ARG webcomic. It's a little scary, so I don't know if you're big enough for this yet. Hey Dusk, how's it going? I'm simultaneously pissed and kinda happy. And I mean, pissed in the emotional way. Our diaper's actually clean for once. Oh, well, it's close to bedtime for me anyways. That wasn't even you didn't even yawn in your message on Still Gone. Just the thought of being tired made me tired. Wild. Anywho. Again, thanks for the raid. And I hope you have a good night if you don't stay too long. Or even if you do. Happens to you too, huh? Yeah, I get you, I get you. It's a human thing. It's like empathy or something. Yeah, I'm a lurk while I get some din-din. Enjoy your din-din. Let me know what you have. The videos are just some students' yearbook photos with creepy static. And it slowly zooms in while a distorted whisper says, "Prepare." Over and over and over. Too spooky for me. It's pretty weird why the latest video has so many views compared to the others. Weird? That's our school's star quarterback. What do you mean weird? There you go again. Only communicating by tweeting. And how am I supposed to know who our school's quarterback is? Why do you even know? Because football is awesome. Duh. Wow. You're the person I least expect to enjoy football. Big guys slamming into each other? What's not to love? I'm not even gonna touch that one. So, according to Katya, the latest video has so many views because it's our school's star quarterback. She also apparently likes big guys slamming into each other. Don't screenshot my posts! Come on, you two. Don't get distracted. Let's look into this. So, we looked into it a bit. It seems all students who appeared in the videos have not shown up to school on the night the videos were uploaded. According to our neighbors in the news club, the videos gained traction yesterday when the video of our school star quarterback James Fotts didn't come to school even though he has perfect record. The channel was discovered because it came up in search results for some of the vid-share recordings of our school's football matches. I wish we could avoid it, but we have to go visit these students. They're all kinds of popular, so we don't know anyone who has their phone number. And the popular kids probably wouldn't let us have them if we asked. Jamie and I will split up. I'll go to Elliot Warmer and Lisa Cunning's houses, and Jamie will go to James Fox's and Elliot Warner's houses. We will get to the bottom of this. Yay, mystery gang! No. Oh yes. Hashtag. Oh yes. Hashtag mystery gang. Why are you joining in on that? We managed to get the addresses. Don't ask me how. It was Mr. Sweet, our club counselor. He has a soft spot for us. Don't tell people that. We'll get in trouble. I'm outside Lisa Cunning's house. The entire thing is painted white. The windows are all sealed. And completely white as well. I knocked on the door. Now I'm waiting. Lisa Cunning's mom invited me inside for a glass of milk. She seemed concerned for her daughter, but when I said I was She seemed concerned for her daughter when I said I was her friend. Apparently, she hasn't been home in a while. Is it normal to make a guest change into bed sheets and rub their face and hands with disinfectant before letting them enter? Is this what a normal family is like? That's so creepy. They're pretty friendly and all. It's not that. But my eyes hurt from all the bright white lights. Of course your eyes would hurt. They painted the entire house white. Please tell me they didn't paint the dog too. I asked them if I could have some water instead of milk, but they say they only drink milk in this house because milk is white and white is pure. I don't know about you guys, but this house seems kinda weird. It's weird. It's very weird. Okay. So we talked about Lisa. They said Lisa disappeared on the night the video was released. They called the police, and they've been looking for her. They keep talking about what they would do if she would become dirty. That's all they seem concerned about. They keep asking me if the school is clean, and if we clean the school every day. I'm leaving. They're friendly, but they don't seem to be of any help. That and Miss Cunning keeps asking me if she can wash some of the tiny dirty spots off my hoodie and skirt. This is Jamie's experience at the home of James Fox. This doesn't bode all too well. I hate him. So I went to James Fox's house. And nobody answered the door. I see. So I broke in. What? The house was dirty. There was a friendly dog, but the entire house smelled of smoke and alcohol. The house was dirty. There was a friendly dog, but the entire house smelled of smoke and alcohol. His dad was sleeping on the couch with the TV still going. There were bottles and cigarettes everywhere. Awful. What's that conversation at the top? You know what that's about. Don't ask me in a public tweet. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Heading to the home of Elliot Warner. Hope it's not as weird as the Cunnings house. I'll let you guys know when I'm there. I arrived at the house, but nobody was home. A man in a suit suddenly walked in and shut the door in my face. When I knocked, he opened and went like, "What?" I explained it's about Elliot Warner, but he didn't seem to know he was missing at all. Well, that's rude. That stressed guy in the suit seems to be his dad, and he got angry when I said he hasn't been to school. He said if I can't find my boyfriend, then he doesn't want to see me. He then said he's busy and left the house, ran to his car. Adults like that are terrible. I hate it. Yeah. He thought it was Elliot Warner's boyfriend? He doesn't seem to care he thought it was Elliot Warner's boyfriend? He doesn't seem to care that his son is missing. Weird. Well, I wish I didn't click on that. Gosh. That makes me upset. But hey, it's the internet. Continuing. I'm assuming that was a typo. Jamie and I are meeting up at the last house together, since it's closest to the school. I wonder how the students are all going missing. How could it be a group? Could it be a group kidnapping them? Maybe the government? What do you guys think? It's the government, definitely. Killer clowns? No, that would be repetitive. I meant girlfriend! I am not a man! Tell them, Jamie! She's a man. You're getting punched! So far, the families have been incredibly horrible. The Cunnings seem concerned, but only for their daughter's cleanliness. Mr. Warren didn't even know or care his son was missing. And Mr. Fox was blackout drunk. I hope we're gonna get a clue at David Parker's house. Met up with Jamie. Ready to investigate. Hashtag mystery gang. Don't make that a thing. Hashtag mystery gang. Stop. The house looks pretty normal so far. Just a normal house with a normal garden. Try knocking. Nobody is answering, even though there's light in the windows. Jamie is trying to break in. You go, Jamie! We're inside the house. We'll probably delete these tweets afterwards, so nobody screenshot them. Jamie said it's okay if lives are at risk. I'm screenshotting! House looks normal, but something stinks. Like rat. Ew! We're calling the police. The police are on their way. I think I'll stop tweeting for tonight. We'll update you guys later. Want more? Check out the next episode here. File 4. The stars are falling too. Part 1 of 2. That's another one in the bag. This is actually really fun. Let's see if we can get through this arc. Conspiracy Research Club. File 4. The Stars Are Falling. Part 2. Part 1 of 2. Thank you. I really appreciate that. This is my first time actually trying to do voice acting. I do feel lucky being part of a system, because I literally just have to imitate Drizzle's voice to do one of the characters, and that's helpful. You're making curry? Oh, fuck, I miss curry. Curry is fucking awesome. Persona 5 vibes all the way. Hope you enjoy it. Spicy food. Hi, everyone. Sorry I haven't tweeted for a few days. Not been in the mood, honestly. Due to the positive response my live blogging has gained from you guys, I feel I owe it to you to explain what happened last week. I'll be tweeting between classes today. I don't want my phone to get confiscated by the teachers. Last week, when investigating a series of disappearances, we found a dead body at the home of David Parker, a student at Poppy Valley High who was one of the 4 students to mysteriously vanish following a YouTube video being uploaded with their name and face on it. The body was that of Benjamin Parker, the single father to David Parker, the first student that had disappeared. We called the police, and when they arrived, they started asking us a ton of questions. They were obviously wondering what we were doing inside a dead person's house. But considering our club description and the disappearance of David Parker, us being there made sense. It seemed pretty natural to assume that Mr. Parker died on the night of his son's abduction. However, there were no real signs of a struggle around the house. And what was with the obsessive scribblings on the wall? The stars are falling. This morning, this was posted on the school notice board. Dear students, as many of you are already aware, several students have gone missing in these last few days. What you might not be aware of is that yesterday, the parents of one of those missing students was found passed away in his home. The Poppy Valley Police Department is currently investigating. If you know anything, please contact them. If you know anything, please contact them. Until this matter has been resolved, we are instilling a curfew for all students to be home no later than 6 p.m. Furthermore, we would like all students to refrain from walking to or from school alone. We would like to thank you for your cooperation. Sincerely, Principal Ian Callister, Poppy Valley High faculty. Mr. Spencer had to read this announcement out to class this morning. He looked really sad and angry that some of his students had disappeared. It was kind of disgusting. Anyway, the police are investigating this, right? In that case, why are we needed? What's a couple teenagers in a conspiracy research club gonna do to make a difference in a case of abduction? Here's the thing, the police don't seem to be looking at the YouTube channel, and they haven't made a single attempt to question anyone at school. And that's relevant because last night, while everyone was sleeping, this video was uploaded. Jamie tried calling the police station, but they seem to be intentionally avoiding questions about the YouTube channel. Here's the most interesting thing. Unlike all the other disappeared students, Marina Lopez showed up to school today. So you know what that means. The moment I'm done with these classes, we're gonna go talk to her and figure out what's going on. Absolutely we are. We're back in business! Alright, finally classes are over. Hang to the club room. Stay tuned. Oh, but I haven't finished this dungeon yet! How do you get to play Midnight Online during every class? I have a special arrangement. I get to take the classes online. How does that work? Maybe one day I'll tell you. Sounds creepy. We're ready to investigate. Send us your theories as we investigate, everyone. Martina Lopez is a member of the cooking club, so we're heading down to visit them. We totally didn't get the spicy info from our secret source. Shh. The cooking club is located in the basement. They've got some pretty popular burgers that they sell during club hours on Thursdays. She's definitely there helping them. The cooking club is selling Joe's burgers. They're spicy. That means they're good. Only available Thursdays after school. Poppy Valley High has a pretty lively amount of clubs, huh? They put a lot of effort into it too. There's already a bunch of students waiting in line to get burgers. We knocked to see if they would let us in to talk to Martina, and they did. Martina is cooking spicy sauce for the burgers, it seems. The cooking club president, Jonathan, said she's the reason the burgers are so good. We spoke to Martina Lopez while she was busy preparing the food. Jamie asked her about the video, and she just smiled and said, "I can't disappear. My club needs me today." We stayed and asked questions, but they didn't really lead anywhere. Ask her what the secret recipe is! I love those burgers! How do you get them when you never get up from your chair? I get up sometimes, like when my mom picks me up, or when I have to go to the bathroom. Your time at school is weirdly easy. I guess it is a dead end, huh? What do you guys think? Is this the end of the line? Actually, I have an idea. Jamie says he has an idea. Last time Jamie had an idea, we ended up finding a dead body, so let's all listen to him like the genius he is. We end up going with Sir Jamie, the idiot's plan. Sir Jamie, the breaker of doors! And me making you both look good with my photos. Sir Jamie, the judo moron. We're making fun of you. Don't laugh along. We're currently waiting at a small cafe across from school. It has a direct view of the front gates. He won't tell us what we're doing. It's getting dark. Jamie bought some milk tea, so I guess it was nice of him or whatever. I feel like the gang stalker waiting for directions. I told you guys about this before. The idea that there are organizations out there who harass and stalk mentally unstable people until they break. It's pretty scary. I wonder if there could be something like that. Every conspiracy has its roots in reality. I don't want to be gang stalked. That would be pretty hard considering you never leave your chair. I told you, I leave when my mom picks me up or when I go to the bathroom. I don't sleep here. It's getting pretty late. Jamie still won't tell me what we're doing. Maybe you're on a date. Shut up. Don't joke about that. Oh, Jamie suddenly got up and walked out the door. It seems someone is leaving the school. This late? That's strange. Want more? Check out the next episode here. File 4. The Stars Are Falling too. Part 2 of 2. This one was very intriguing. I think it's actually really it's been really nice voicing these considering the cast isn't too big. And like the auto scroll is actually like just the bee's knees. I'm having a lot of fun with the Livedub. I guess I'll be continuing this next week as well. I'm actually hella excited. It's a very unique format. Oh hell yeah. I would like to see through experimentation how I might be able to iterate on it. We was thinking of doing something like this at some point. I mean, obviously this is an inspiration, but just what could make it even more? I guess direct interaction with more direct interaction with the people who comment. But I mean, there's only so much you can do. And especially having it be like through different accounts is also interesting. Though the experience of seeing an investigation develop live is actually gonna be really interesting when we get to at some point, because of course we're not caught up, so it makes no sense to like look at the current investigation. Ugh, excuse me, I belched. Water time. Oh damn it, no, I don't want the hiccups, I don't want the hiccups. The hiccups will be so bad right now. No hiccups, no hiccups, no hiccups. Woosa. No hiccups. Okie dokie then. Conspiracy Research Club. File 4. The stars are falling too. Part 2 of 2. Jamie and Luna investigate the subject of a new video. Jamie and I are following this person discreetly. It appears to be Martina Lopez. She's really careful that nobody is following her. It's really tricky. We have to keep a long distance. I'm afraid we're gonna lose her. What's she doing out this late anyway? Isn't there a curfew? Well, I guess we're breaking that curfew too. I'm still at school! Huh? Didn't your mom come to pick you up? She usually works late. That's why I have my gaming PC set up in the club room. Be careful. A few of those teachers are creeps. It's okay. We fortified the club room after all. Nobody can see inside. We have blinders for the windows. And I can just lock the door. Also, the janitor is on our team. That's true. I like that janitor. Okay. So she's heading into a large forest area at the end of town. It's extremely dark. And my phone is running low on battery. I hate these woods. It always feels like someone is about to grab me. Ever since that clown thing happened a few weeks back. Why would she go this far into the woods? She knows about the disappearances. Does she want to get abducted? Maybe the YouTube videos or MK Ultra style brainwashing tapes that make them go into the woods. That's a possibility. I think there's something else going on. She stopped. There's an entrance to some underground area. Looks like a bomb shelter. She's opening the door. She went down. And of course Sir Jamie the fearless moron is heading after her. Because he has no sense of self-preservation. Woo! Go Jamie! Judo slam the abductors! Then again, I don't trust government entities to handle this either. So I'll follow him. The hall is dark. So we use our smartphones to light the way. But we're both pretty low on battery. At this point, we'll end up going dark before we can get out of the forest. Next time, get mobile batteries! Gee, thanks Captain Hindsight. You got it! It appears to be some rusty old bomb shelter. Maybe from the Cold War or something? I have no clue. It's hard to see. There's yellow Christmas lights scattered in this part of the bunker. Seems we're heading somewhere. I'm surprised there's power down here. People are singing? There's a weird amount of Christmas lights spread around the tunnel now. The floor is super soft now. It's covered in blankets. We're here. This is the room we're in. We're here. This is the room they're in. We see silhouettes of people dancing. Jamie stepped in and went, "Hello there. That damn idiot." They're here. All of them. A very intense conversation is taking place right now. I'm hiding behind Jamie. Need me to call the cops? David Parker, Lisa Cunning, Elliot Warner, James Fox, Martina Lopez. They were not abducted. Seemingly. What do you mean? I can't take photos right now. My phone is on 4% battery. You should have brought a mobile charger! Jamie asked them if they're being forced to stay here. David Parker said no. Jamie asked why they're here. Lisa Cunning said they came here on their own. That this is the paradise they built away from adults. David Parker's explaining why they're here. I'll try to write exactly what he's saying. Everyone seems very off. It's unnerving. The adults in Poppy Valley are aware of the incoming collapse, where the adults of Poppy Valley are aware of the incoming collapse, when the stars will fall, and society will be torn apart. The adults of Poppy Hill are aware of the oncoming apocalypse. The adults in Poppy Valley are aware of the incoming collapse, where the stars will fall and society will be torn apart. The youth are trained to be a workforce, like cattle for slaughter, so the adults can survive. I'm a conspirator, and that sounds kinda crazy to me. They decided to create a paradise for themselves, where they can be together without abusive and manipulative adults. They just asked us to join them. Jamie is being silent. What? Don't join them, Jamie! Jamie said no. David Parker aimed his gun at us and said we can't leave. Jamie then grabbed me and ran out of the bunker. Luckily, we had left the door open, and we're now running through the forest. Huh? That was pretty fast. He didn't fire a single shot. Maybe the gun was a fake. back at the cooking club, Jamie spied that Martina Lopez was wearing a star necklace and connected it to the message written on the walls of Mr. Parker's bathroom where he was laying dead. That's right! You're right! But why did she show up to the club? Everyone disappeared the night of their video. They must have created the YouTube channel to be able to run away. Everyone would be looking for abductors. They've all been abused. They've all had abusive, neglectful, or obsessive parents. So David Parker's speech about adults being evil made sense to them. But wait! That makes sense! Martina Lopez didn't leave at the night she was supposed to vanish. Because she wanted to help the cooking club one last time. My phone is running out of power. I'm at 1%. I'm tweeting this while running. Jamie is calling the cops. It all makes sense. Be careful, you guys. David Parker killed his dad. Luna? Luna! She ran out of power, it seems. Don't worry, everyone. She has Jamie with her. We'll just have to wait until they find a phone charger. Okay. We're back at the club. My phone is charging now. Katya's mom picked her up a while ago, so it's just me and Jamie. Jamie called the cops while we were running. They went to check the bunker and just called back now. He's currently speaking with them. Huh? They told Jamie that the next time he makes a false report, they'll arrest him. They hung up and they hung up on him before he could respond. I don't know what else to say. You can all do the talking from here. Want more? Check out the next episode here. File 5. Static. Okay, well, this is very engrossing and really lulls me in. I'm actually really here for this. I wonder how that's gonna end up. I wonder if the Stars Are Falling Club are gonna be ongoing antagonists. So I have a mind to stop here, but because none of my system have gotten this far, I'm actually very curious. But I think file 5 is where I'm gonna end it. I don't know how many files are up, but I think there's at least 15 or 20 chapters. I'll check later, probably after stream. But I am kind of in love with this, so I think I'm going to continue this next week and just do it on the regular until we're caught up. Conspiracy Research Club. File 5. Static. Luna visits the police to talk about the murder of David Parker. Good morning, my new followers. I hate school. Let's get 50 retweets and we'll skip school together. My mom wouldn't let me skip school. Sorry, everyone. And here we go again with this idiotic history teacher with his wrong facts. He's talking about how America was founded in 1776 by the founding fathers. That's wrong. I'm gonna correct it. Wish me luck, you guys. What do you mean, what's next? Oh, you mean after I'm done with Conspiracy Research Club for tonight? I'll stay a blast. I'll stay a blast is next. I'm gonna correct it. Wish me luck, you guys. Good luck! Alright, we have a 15-minute break. The teacher stepped out and I'm moving into position. Here's the wrong facts he wrote on the blackboard. America was founded in 1776 by the founding fathers. The reason was the lack of representation and heavy taxation by the British Empire. There we go. Edited to display the true facts. America was probably not founded in 1776 by the Illuminati. The reason was to create a warranty. The reason was to create a currency that has pyramids on it and build a new world order. America was probably not founded in 1776 by the Illuminati. The reason was to create a currency that has pyramids on it and build a new world order. I got caught. How does he know it was me? Isn't it obvious? No? Anyone could have written that. Looks like you're having fun, Luna. Shut up! After last night, we decided to take a little after last week, we decided to take a week off from investigations and just have fun. You can't have too many conspiracies too, after all. Luckily, we've been getting half days at school lately, which is pretty nice. We can focus on our club activities then. Last week, the police threatened to arrest Jamie if he called them with any more reports. I knew we couldn't trust the government. But still, that's too far. Aw, you're worried about Jamie. Shut up. It's fine. The police have threatened me before. That's not what I want to hear right now. Poppy Valley is a weird place. Honestly. It's in the middle of nowhere. Only been outside once in my life when my parents took me to the big city. Thanks for all your replies, by the way. My Twitter has really grown a lot after I started live tweeting our investigations. It's a special treat for my new As a special treat for my new followers, I'll show you guys our club room. This is our conspiracy corner. Currently, we're trying to figure out which teachers are secretly reptiles. Hey Kaiga, show everyone your seal. Sure! This is Kaiga's new plushed animal friend. Isn't it cute? His name is Benny. My mom got him for me. You're really close with your mom, aren't you? Yeah, I like her a lot. That's nice. Decided to play some Midnight Online together today. These are all our characters. Kalia is a knight, Jamie is an archer, and I'm a witch. Midnight Online is a pretty fun game. There are some weird rumors about it though. Like people who spend 24 hours logged into it. Yeah, there are people who get addicted to games like this. I'm totally not addicted though. Back in the day, people at school used to go into this internet cafe near the town center. But now that everyone has a computer at home, there's no point. Weirdly enough, that place is still in business. Never see anyone in there though. Reminds me of a certain myth. You guys ever heard of Polybus? It was the weird arcade machine back in the 80s. I heard of it. People would get nauseous and have seizures from playing it, and Men in Black would arrive to check the machine during closing time. Creepy! A lot of people thought it was part of the MKUltra experiments, where the CIA experimented with drug-induced mind control by drugging unknowing people. It's getting a bit late, so I'm gonna head home. See ya, Luna! I'll probably head home too. I don't like this town, to be honest. The whole place feels off to me. I only like a few people, like Jamie and Katya. And maybe our club counselor? The big city looks nice in the evenings. I was there with my parents when I was a kid. I'd like to go again sometime, with Katya and Jamie. I want to go! My mom took me when I was a kid too. I remember it was very nice. I think it was Christmas? All the lights were so pretty. I saw a police officer drive by in a car. I hate those guys. They completely gave up on David Parker. That murderer. Just ignore them. I wonder what the chief of police would say if he knew the subordinates were slacking off like this. I said, ignore it. Maybe he's in on it. But I should at least tell him something. Luna, it's not worth it. Government workers have no reason to help us. I'm at the police station. Luna, you shouldn't go in there! Luna, you shouldn't go in there, to be honest. I asked to speak with the chief of police. They said sure. They're taking me to his office. Luna, turn around and walk out. I'm coming over. I had a chat with the chief of police. He explained everything to me. He looks very handsome, and he's very nice. The water is tasty too. This is the picture of the chief of police. Hello, Smashing Barrel. Nice to see you. Are you having a good night? If not, I hope this fright can be something to take your mind off of your plight. Oh, Salty, I see you're here as well. It's nice to see you. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. Sorry that this stream has been more performative, and so I've been less attentive to chat. This webcomic ate so much of my time, and I'm still not caught up. But it's great. That's fair, dweeb. This is as far as this is my first time actually reading it, but my headmates have gotten up until the chapter before this one. This is chapter 5. This is the last chapter I'm reading for tonight, but I'll pick it up next week. So if anyone wants to go on the journey with me, this will be a weekly thing from now on. At least until I'm caught up. I'll probably get a few chapters ahead when I do catch up, so every so often I would do this again. It's just really fun. Cool way to practice voice acting and get through it. Reading for fun is always so weird. But when you monetize your hobbies, then at least on stream you get to go about and do things that you've been meaning to do. It's kind of funny how that works. I beat Hikikomori. I'm okay, just the feels. Yeah, I'm so glad we beat Hikikomori first. Gosh. I guess Hikikomori is probably better for speedruns, but I don't imagine us pursuing it very much in the future. Or unless we need to get footage of some sort, maybe. Hikikomori is such a fucking scary trip. And depressing. Just generally depressing. Not a huge fan. I mean, I hate to say it, Smashing Barrel, but you were warned. You did this to yourself. You not only saddened yourself, but you also saddened your future self. But hey, you're no different than Drizzle. And so I can't really blame you that much. But I mean, I feel like part of Amori is kind of like it's kind of like saying don't do Hikikomori. Gosh, it's kind of like an Undertale thing, you know? Where it's like, hey, this thing you can do, maybe you shouldn't do. Wow, fucking COVID has gotten so many people being Hikikomoris, ourselves included. But we were pretty close to that already. Agoraphobia is a bitch. I can only eat with my nose pinched because everything still smells rancid because of my sinus infection. Damn, I'm sorry you're still going through that. Fuck. I'm imagining that just day-to-day existence must be brutal, of just smelling rancid shit wherever you go. But I made my own teriyaki sauce and it was pretty good. What goes in teriyaki sauce? I'd love to make teriyaki sauce from scratch. I'm a pretty good cook, I think. Maybe. I had a chat with the chief of police. He explained everything to me. He looks very handsome. He's very nice, actually. The water is tasty too. This is a picture of the chief of police. He actually does look pretty nice. Yeah, he seems friendly. Maybe we were wrong about the police. The police are very nice people. Jamie came and picked me up from the police station. The chief of police was very nice, so I think we won't bother them anymore. Something feels off. Really? Why? I'll tell you in private messages. Don't worry, Luna. I'll share you the messages. Good. Why? Shut up, idiot. Today was nice. Thank you for all your replies, guys. See you next week. Want more? Check out the next episode here. File 6. Diner 1. Oh, so that was Conspiracy Research Club. Files 1 through 5. That was actually very cool. I think that's something that is to implement. It's something to implement that would be completely different if implemented in, like, say, a cartoon or a movie or something. To see it happen in tweets is very, very interesting. I'm very in love with this format. Also, I hadn't mentioned it before because I didn't notice it until, what was it, like file 2 or 3, and especially when Luna mentioned that people were staring at her eyes. She has heterochromia, like I from Wonder Egg Priority, which I find very fascinating. But I guess it makes her more adorable because, you know, it's an off-putting feature for some people, even though there's literally just heterochromia is only good. There is no bad other than the way people treat you, because people treat you different when you're different, and sometimes that different that they treat you is not nice, and that is unfortunate. But if anyone wants to read it for themselves instead of keeping up with me, posting the link in chat again. You should totally follow. They're awesome. This is a great series. Highly recommended. They even have a Patreon. We're well aware of that already. Well aware. We are one of their Patreon patrons. Yes, that word. But yeah, that is what it is. And I'll be continuing it next week. Noses get slippery when held, and soy sauce. Am I reading that right? Noses get slippery when held? Like when you pinch it, maybe? Is that what you mean? I'm probably being weird. Soy sauce, honey, ginger, garlic, and brown sugar. Oh shit, I think we might have... Well, no, we actually have all of that. We have literally all of that. We happen to have all of that in the fridge, or in our thingy. We have a like whole jar of garlic we barely ever use because, like, what are we gonna do with this? Like, minced garlic already, which is fucking awesome. You also added a splash of orange juice for the heck of it. Oh, how'd that taste? I feel like it got tangy. Holy fudge, that got weird and unnerving in a good way. Yeah. Oh wow, they experienced propaganda. Yeah, that was actually really interesting, and I'm glad that I didn't stop at file 4, because that was a great way to end it, because it's just like, that was fucking weird. I want to know what happened. And also, it feels like it rounds out that arc, because because Luna did go to the police station because of the last case, and it's a very on brand way for them to be disregarded, or I should say for them to give up the case, at least for now. I'm assuming it'll come back into their purview later. It reminds me of the X-Files, which I know that there is at least some inspiration of this from. I don't think the suit and ties kind of thing that the characters have is an accident, even though obviously they have a school uniform. I mean, she likes UFOs and stuff. There's no way that Luna is not into X-Files. I guess similarly, making me think of the Silence from Doctor Who, where it's like people forget them once they stop looking at them, which is obviously a different thing, but it's like perception changing. And at first I thought it was like she got brainwashed by the water, but even before Jamie got there and Kaya never went, they were both under the influence too. So maybe it had to do with social media. That's my prediction. So there's a lot of questions I have. A lot of questions. I guess I'll be adding conspiracy research channel to the server, considering we have servers for some of the stuff that we're obsessed with. And we don't have anything that I'm obsessed with, so new obsession. Hey, I'm autistic too.